Hello dear students, how are you? Welcome back to our online class. This class is arranged for class 6, subject Bangladesh and Global Studies. This is Abdul Mannan, assistant teacher Bangladesh and Global Studies. Dear students, our today's topic today I will talk about chapter 12, lesson 3 and 4. Lesson 3 and 4, Remarkable Organizations for Regional Cooperation, SAARC and ASEAN. You know, in our previous class, I have discussed chapter 12, lesson 1. But today, I will discuss chapter 12, lesson 3 and 4, SAARC and ASEAN. Today, I will discuss two regional organizations, SAARC and ASEAN. Okay, dear students, our today's discussion objectives are, today I will discuss about introducing SAARC. At first I will discuss introducing SAARC. Then I will discuss member countries of SAARC. Member countries of SAARC. Then main target of SAARC. Then I will discuss goals and objectives of SAARC. Then headquarters of SAARC. Then I will discuss introducing ASEAN, second regional organizations, introducing ASEAN. Then I will discuss member countries of ASEAN, then goals and purpose of ASEAN. At last I will discuss headquarters of ASEAN. Okay, students, take your book, listen attentively and try to understand. Okay, now let's start. Introducing SAARC. You see in the slide the logo, the emblem of SAARC. This is the emblem of SAARC, logo of SAARC. Okay, SAARC. SAARC has been formed by the South Asian countries including Bangladesh. SAARC has been formed by the South Asian countries including Bangladesh. That means SAARC is a South Asian countries organizations. This is the regional organization and this is South Asian countries organization. The full name of this organization is South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. The elaboration, the full form of SAARC is South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Okay? In December 1985, SAARC was formed with the enthusiasm of Bangladesh. So another important question is, when was SAARC formed? In December 1985, SAARC was formed with the enthusiasm of Bangladesh. Okay, at first we will memorize what is SAARC. SAARC is an South Asian countries regional organization. SAARC is a regional organizations and this is South Asian countries organization. And what is the full form of SAARC? The full form of SAARC is South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Another important information is, when was SAARC formed? SAARC was formed in December 1985. In December 1985, SAARC was formed with the enthusiasm of Bangladesh. That means Bangladesh is the founder country of SAARC. This is important information. Bangladesh is the founder country of SAARC. Now this is the introducing SAARC. The next, member countries of SAARC. Okay, you see in the picture the name of the member countries and their map. The member countries of SAARC and their map you see in the picture. Another picture you see a flag of SAARC countries. A picture you see there are total 8 member countries of SAARC. How many member countries of SAARC? 8 member countries of SAARC. When SAARC was formed, at first member countries were 7, but 2007 Afghanistan was joined in SAARC Now the total member countries of SAARC are 8. Okay, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and last member Afghanistan. Okay, total member countries 8. You see all of the member countries and their flag. Okay, the member countries of SAARC now we will see from our book. Apart from Bangladesh, that means Bangladesh was the founder country of SAARC. So apart from Bangladesh, the other member countries of SAARC are India, Pakistan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Bhutan, and Afghanistan. Total 8 member countries. Okay. In addition, at present, Myanmar has been attached to this organization as an observer. So Myanmar is the observer country of SAARC. Total member countries 8 and 1 observer country. One observer country is Myanmar. Okay, this is another important information. Myanmar is the observer country of SAARC. Okay, the next. Main target of SAARC. Main target of SAARC. The main target of SAARC are: number 1, to create economic cooperation within the member countries. First target of SAARC, to create economic cooperation within the member countries. Number 2, to establish social development of member countries. Second target of SAARC, to establish social development of member countries. And number 3, to establish educational development of member countries. Social development and educational development of member countries. And target number 4, to maintain cultural development of member countries. Within the member countries, to maintain cultural development. And number 5 target, to create communication within the member countries. Within the member countries, to create communication. And the last target of SAARC, to ensure technological development of member countries. Within the member countries, to ensure technological development. These 6 targets of SAARC conducted its activities by these 6 targets. So you will memorize these 6 targets: economic cooperation, social development, educational development, cultural development, create communication, and ensure technological development. These 6 targets. Okay, the next slide. Goals and objectives of SAARC. Goals and objectives of SAARC. There are some goals and objectives of SAARC. You see, number 1, first goal and objective of SAARC, to upgrade the lifestyle of the people of SAARC countries. To upgrade the lifestyle of the people of SAARC countries. And number 2, to do free trade among the countries of South Asia. Free trade among the countries of South Asia. And number 3, to introduce welfare economic system. Number 3 goals, to introduce welfare economic system within the member countries. And number 4, to build up self-reliance among the member countries. Build up self-reliance among the member countries. Number 5, to work for social and cultural development of the region. To work for social and cultural development of the region. And number 6, to create mutual negotiation among the SAARC countries, removing the existing disputes and problems. Okay? Last objectives, to create mutual negotiation among the SAARC countries, removing the existing disputes and problems. To remove the disputes and problems. from the member countries. These are the goals and objectives of SAARC. Obviously, you will memorize all of the goals and objectives of SAARC because this is important for your creative question. Okay. Headquarter of SAARC. SAARC headquarter. You see the picture, headquarter of SAARC. This is the secretariat. The headquarter of SAARC is situated in Kathmandu, the capital city of Nepal. So SAARC headquarter, SAARC secretariat is situated Kathmandu. Kathmandu is the capital city of Nepal. And you see in the picture, this is the SAARC headquarter, SAARC secretariat. Secretariat or headquarter conducted all of the administrative activities. Okay, this is headquarter and this is situated in Kathmandu, Nepal. And this is the SAARC summit, SAARC conference. All of the member countries are present in here and they negotiate about their problems and prospect. Okay. Next, other regional organization, ASEAN. Introducing ASEAN. Okay, you see in the slide ASEAN and the logo or emblem of ASEAN. This is the logo and emblem of ASEAN. Okay, listen attentively. ASEAN. ASEAN was formed on 8 August 1967. First information, when was formed ASEAN? ASEAN was formed on 8 August 1967, consisting of 10 countries of Southeast Asia. So what is ASEAN? ASEAN is a regional organizations of Southeast Asia countries. Regional organization of Southeast Asia countries. When was ASEAN formed? ASEAN was formed on 8 August 1967. When? 8 August 1967. The full name or the full form of this organization is Association of Southeast Asian Nations. What is the full name or full form of this organization of ASEAN? Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Okay, there are some information. At first, when was ASEAN formed? 8 August 1967. What is ASEAN? ASEAN is a regional organization of Southeast Asia countries. And what is the full form of ASEAN? The full form or the full name of organization is Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Okay, Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Okay, the next slide. Member countries of ASEAN. Member countries of ASEAN. You see in the picture the member countries of ASEAN and their flag. And next picture you see their flag and their map. Okay. There are total 10 member countries of ASEAN. How many member countries? 10 member countries. SAARC 8 member countries, ASEAN 10 member countries. SAARC South Asian Countries Organization, ASEAN Southeast Asian Countries Organization. Okay, the 10 members you see. Number 1, Brunei. Number 2, Cambodia. Number 3, Indonesia. Number 4, Laos. Number 5, Malaysia. Number 6, Myanmar. Number 7, Philippines. Number 8, Singapore. 9, Thailand. And 10, Vietnam. These 10 members are the member countries of ASEAN. Okay, Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam. You have to memorize this country name. Okay. Okay. Short technique for memorizing ASEAN countries. I have included one short technique for your better understanding, for your easily memorizing. 10 countries of ASEAN. Short technique. MTV-তে film দেখলে BCS হবে না. If you memorize this sentence, then you will find out, you will memorize easily the member countries of ASEAN. Okay, M. M for Myanmar, T for Thailand, V for Vietnam, F for P, that Philippines. Philippines first letter is P. Philippines. I for Indonesia, L for Laos, M for Malaysia. BCS, B for Brunei, C for Cambodia, and S for Singapore. Total these 10 member countries. You just memorize this sentence, then you will memorize easily 10 member countries. MTV-তে film দেখলে BCS হবে না. Okay, this is the short techniques. The next one, goals and purposes of ASEAN. Goals and purposes of ASEAN. Okay, you see in the slide some goals and purposes of ASEAN. To work for economic development through collective endeavor. Number one goal, to work for economic development within the member countries of ASEAN through collective endeavor. Endeavor means effort, attempt. Collective attempt, collective effort. To work for economic development within the member countries. Number two, to sustain peace and stability in that region. In that region, I mean Southeast Asia region, to sustain peace and stability. Number three goal, to work for social, cultural, economic and technological cooperation and amity among the member countries. At first, ASEAN country work for social, cultural, economic and technological cooperation and amity among the member countries. Amity means friendship. They will create friendship among the member countries. Okay. Number four goals, to organize training and research in professional and vocational fields among themselves. Among the member countries, to organize training and research in professional and vocational. This is their other goal and purpose. And number five goal, to expand cooperation in agricultural and industrial sectors among the member countries. Okay. Within the member countries, among the member countries, to expand cooperation in agriculture and industrial. Two sectors, especially in here, agricultural cooperation and industrial cooperation within the member countries. These are the five goals and purpose of ASEAN. Obviously, you will memorize these goals and purpose of ASEAN. Okay? Economic development, sustain peace and stability, work for social, cultural, economic and technological cooperation and amity among the member countries, and organize training and research in professional and vocational. Two field, professional and vocational. And last one, expand cooperation in agriculture and industry. Cooperation in agriculture and industry. Okay, you will memorize easily goals and purpose of ASEAN. Next slide. Headquarter of ASEAN. ASEAN headquarter, you see in the picture, this is the headquarter of ASEAN. ASEAN headquarter building. The headquarters of ASEAN is situated in Jakarta, the capital city of Indonesia. Jakarta, this is the capital city of Indonesia. That means ASEAN headquarters is situated in Indonesia and their capital city Jakarta. Okay, this is the headquarters of ASEAN. Jakarta, Indonesia. And the conference of ASEAN is the ASEAN Summit, ASEAN Conference All of the member countries of ASEAN are present in here, and they discussed about their problems, their prospect, and about their activities. Okay, this is the indoor, and this is the ASEAN Summit, ASEAN Conference. Okay, dear students, today I have discussed two regional organizations of South Asian countries and Southeast Asian countries. SAARC, South Asian countries, and ASEAN, Southeast Asian countries. Okay. Now I have given some homework for you. Obviously, you will complete this homework at your home. At first, memorize prime information of SAARC and ASEAN. Okay. You have to memorize all of the main prime information of SAARC and ASEAN. Already I have given in the lecture, in the slide, all of the important information, and I have discussed also. So you will memorize. Number 2, prepare activities of SAARC. You will prepare the activities of SAARC. What are the activities of SAARC within the member countries? Then you will prepare activities of ASEAN. What are the activities of ASEAN within the member countries? You will prepare. Okay? At your home, you will prepare this question answer. Prepare activities of SAARC, prepare activities of ASEAN, and memorize all of the important, all of the main information of SAARC and ASEAN. Okay, dear students, it's all for today. Thank you all.